Kanye was handcuffed, thrown into an ambulance, and then forcefully institutionalized back on November 21st of 2016. This was just a few days after Kanye West said that if I voted, I would have voted for President Trump. Now, he was at the house of Dr. Harley Pasternak at the time he was forcefully institutionalized. Well, now apparently Mr. Harley is threatening to forcefully institutionalize Kanye West again. He says, I'm going to help you one of two ways. First of all, you and I sit down and have an open conversation that is based in fact and not some crazy stuff that some dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option is I have you institutionalized again by force where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Playdate with the kids just won't be the same. So now that Kanye exposed this all, Wikipedia is now rushing to change the Wikipedia page of Mr. Harley Pasternak. This was part of his original page, as you can see here. This is what it looks like now. And not only did they change the ethnicity of Kanye's doctor, but they also took out the reference to how he threatened Kanye West. And they also made it a lot less apparent that he worked for the Department of Defense in Canada.
Lucky enough to have him as my graduate advisor. And the area that I was interested in was how drugs and food affect muscular performance. And
when you say drugs, so that like performance enhancing drugs, or they
all kinds of drugs?
Right. Okay.
So working for the military, I wasn't governed by the same laws that the typical person was. So I could look at the impact of certain drugs that are not everyday things. So we looked at a drug called modafinil, which was for narcoleptics. So if you give a soldier this drug, how long could they stay awake for without having any health detriment?
Is that used now as one of the...
Now here's a couple of interesting notes about the department of the government that he worked for. Human systems integration, human performance in stressful environments, simulation and modeling of the human in complex military systems, psychology of malicious intent, and social and cultural factors influencing behavior. Lots of talk around this department about mind control experiments, and a lot of talk about the Central Intelligence Agency, and some mention there of torture without informed consent. You ever hear of a little thing called MK Ultra? Yeah, look into a guy named Frank Olson, who apparently fell to his death from a 10-story hotel in Manhattan while wearing his boxer shorts. Also, you might want to take a look at his partner, George W. Merck, whose family currently runs the largest vaccine manufacturing company in America. Follow my Rumble channel for a more uncensored version.